What if you had a simple, proven, and repeatable 3-step framework to know exactly what to say in your videos to convert cold strangers into paying clients? Starting to create any kind of video for your coaching or consulting business can seem intimidating at first, but I'm going to show you exactly what to say every time to make sure that your videos are actually generating sales. Now that we know our goal is to educate, or what I call provide a quick win for the viewer, it takes the pressure off of feeling like we just have to sell or promote ourselves or our services. Now, there are 3 essential segments to any good piece of content that I call the hook, the how, and the now what. The first part is probably the most important to ensure that we not only get people to click on the video, but we get them to stay engaged and view the rest of the video. This is your hook, or the first few seconds of your video. So that means that right away, we need to open up with an attention-grabbing hook and tell them what's in it for them by watching the entire video. What is the thing that they want that they can gain by the end of the video? Next, now that you have their attention, the second part is where the bulk of the video will take place. This is the how. You want to go straight into giving them what they're looking for. Educate. Particularly when it comes to YouTube content and even Instagram Reels right now, the most effective kind of content is educational or a tutorial. And in fact, while over 80% of internet users are on YouTube, so practically everybody, over 60% of those users report watching a tutorial or a how-to video in the last week. So educational content works. And don't be afraid to go deep on the topics. When it comes to platforms like YouTube or even podcasts, your longer form content that actually teaches and gives value is going to be one of the best assets you can create for your business. Now, you can also focus on short form content on other platforms or even take pieces of your long form content to repurpose later. The third and final segment is the now what, also known as your call to action. What do you want this person to do next? Be sure to have one singular, very clear next step for them to take. The clearer your call to action is, the better. So at the end of a YouTube video, it could be to click the link in the description to view a training you have or download a checklist in exchange for an email. It could also be as simple as comment down below or hit the subscribe button. Now, typically your goal of any content posted on any platform you don't own, like YouTube or Instagram, should be to eventually create traffic that you do own. In other words, grab their email in exchange for more value so that you can contact them later, no matter if algorithms change or your account gets shut down tomorrow. So there you have it, the framework you need to easily script out or outline any piece of content to make sure that it actually converts. So remember, the goal is to educate and give utility, not to sell. Then open with a hook, give them the how, and tell them the now what, the next step that you want them to take. The best marketing is truly educational content. So if we can give the viewer utility or give them something of value or solve a pain point directly in the video for them, then naturally they're gonna want to take the next step with you or continue to follow you. Speaking of getting people to engage, if you could do me a huge favor right now and hit the like button and subscribe, it lets me know to create more content just like this for you.